Hi Del, this is my corporate and promo task 1. So what is a corporate and promotional video? So a corporate slash promotional video is a video which helps promote a product, service or idea to relevant audiences. These videos are commissioned by companies, businesses and people who want their product, service or idea to be seen and better understood by a larger group of people. These videos can be shown at conferences or online. So the first video I looked at is the Tesco promotional video for staff. This corporate slash promotional video is used to help train and inspire Tesco staff to go the extra mile for their customers. Tesco is a British multinational supermarket and is the third largest retailer in the world. This makes it very important that the staff are trained to a high standard as they are the face of the company. So at the start of the video, there is this washed out colour. There's lots of problems around the store, like one of the people need a basket or a trolley. There's a squeaky wheel. Some aren't interested in shopping. Some are ones walking around with a trolley load of crisps, which is unhealthy, and it's sort of a stereotypical person walking around with that. And yeah, the start is just setting the scene of the tone. It's sort of a chore to go shopping. The worker decides to do something about it, and that's where the colour brightens up. Also, there's new music as well. It's a bit faster paced. There's colour changes. So what he does, he cleans the fruit. Cleans up fruit. He fixes the squeaky wheel. He upsells by adding stuff and recommending products. Yeah, food suggestions, grabs a trolley for the people, and also there's free samples of fruit, and he upsells them as well. So the codes and conventions of this is for the camera. There's different angles used. So we see the close up of his face. It kind of shows us his expression and what he thinks they're going to do. He's sort of smiling at the other guy, going that, maybe we should help out here and try and get it done quicker. There's close-ups and long shots used as well. Long shots to show to show what's happening in the scene, and close-ups to show the actor's expression as well. With the audio, there's a dull kind of start. It's dull at the start. It helps set the tone. But once he starts to help, it becomes more upbeat. Music is also used to add the suspense as well. So whenever the fruit starts to drop, the music's is in suspense, and also it's all slow motion as well. There's a small amount of dialogue used, which was captured with a good microphone, as it is crystal clear audio and easily understood. The editing, so at the start the colour has been slightly removed to make it look dull. This is also at a slow pace as well, sort of slow cuts, and sort of just makes the place look just like a normal kind of shopping place. But once the video gets going, it comes into full colour and becomes a faster paced video, which is intensifying. There's animation used in parts of the video as well to make the freeze frame. This makes it fun and interactive for the audience. So whenever he sort of completes his task, sort of an animation freeze frame will come up. And also for the lighting for this film, I believe they probably used more than likely a softbox or two behind the camera just to light up the actor and the scene as well. They didn't use as bright a light in the beginning as it was sort of made to look dull. So the audience for this video, I believe, it's definitely going to be new Tesco staff. This will be shown in one of their first training sessions to help get a grasp of the job and what they would be doing. Maybe being more specific, as the worker in the video is part of the fruit and veg team. This might be shown to one of these staff. It has a younger audience feel as the animation is used, and the actors are young and energetic. The message in this video is definitely to go the extra mile to help the customer, as they are the face of the business. Go and upsell and go and help out, and if they need help finding something, then definitely go and help them. Legal and ethical issues, had to be careful not to include other branding. So they have tons of products in Tesco itself. They just have to be careful not to include other branding and other logos. So in the video they've used quite a lot of just Tesco own brand stuff, and also both races are represented in the video as well. which is good to see. So for my second video, I've chosen the Elmar Brewery. This is a promotional video for their shop/pub, which serves drinks and food, which looks great for families and friends to get together. So as one of the top Swan Valley restaurants, Elmar's in the Valley offers authentically world-class German food and locally sourced Australian cuisine, all delivered by our experienced, friendly staff. So what happens in the video? So there's a logo with their website and branding at the very start. The camera shows has a pan in the building, and it's straight in with a beer. Their very first shot of kind of people is with beer. People smiling, like with their friends and younger kids, part of a family. It moves into more the shop part, and they also have live entertainment as well. And then ends with more kind of family videos and with the branding as well. So the codes and conventions. So the camera work in this video is mainly still. There is a pan at the very start where they show the building. There's quite a lot of different close-up shots as well to show people's expressions and show that they're always happy and always smiling. Also wider angles used to capture like the whole kind of event. Everyone's sitting down. Makes it look busy, makes it look vibrant, makes it look like you want to go there as well. The audio, they use just the same audio track the whole way through. It's just an upbeat piece of music which they've been able to edit the video to that audio as well. It definitely fits the video as well. So the editing is fast paced. It gets a wide range of shots and angles in. It gets us to see everything about the place as well, about the kind of people that are coming to this kind of shop and restaurant. It also the editing fits the audio, synced with the music. For the lighting in this video, I think they just used the natural lighting outside. I don't think they used anything else. And inside, I guess they just used probably the lights of the building. I can't see them having soft boxes or anything for this kind of production. The audience of this promotional video, I think, is definitely people locally, people around the place. And also families. I think their big selling point is families. Families with friends for a good night out as well. So it's quite a wide range of audience. So the message in this video is just to come to the Elmar's Valley restaurant pub to have a good time. You'll be smiling. You get good food, get good beer, everything else, and it just makes it look fun, vibrant. The legal and ethical considerations took me a wee while to think about this. Illegal, they just have to be careful not to get any branding in. Again, the same as Tesco video. Ethical, they it's based in Australia, I'm really sure. They have German cuisine, so I guess they wanted to get both of those kind of people into the video as well, which I think they did. For the third video, I have looked at the IKEA, the experience the power of a book. This is a promotional video for the IKEA's 2015 catalogue. So IKEA is a Swedish-founded multinational group that designs and sells ready-to-assemble furniture, kitchen appliances and home products, among other useful goods and occasionally home services. So IKEA. They make this out to be a promotional video in the style like something Apple would do. It's a clean and professional video, but with a lot of sarcasm as well. Takes the problems of technology, for example the battery running out, and tries to promote that a book that doesn't run out of charge. It does, however, get their points across of what's on offer in their catalogue and how much value you receive. So the codes and conventions of this video, the camera work is simple. It's sort of done in interview style, so they're interviewing a Swedish person. And they also, they have the catalogue, and they sort of just make it on a white background, very plain, very simple, something like Apple would do, using just the standard mid-range shots in the interview, with a few close-ups, just mid-range sort of camera angles to show the book. The audio, they use a music bed with mainly a voiceover in this video. The voiceover is of a Swedish person, as IKEA is Swedish, and the audio fits the video pretty well. The editing is just simple cuts, just to show what the voiceover is explaining. It's a lot of sarcasm in it. There's also a few animations on the screen, so like whenever he says no cables, a cable would kind of pop up with a line through it. The lighting in this video, three-piece lighting assembly for the interview, one behind him and two in front of him. Just to light the subject up as well. And then for the book, there probably wasn't much lighting there. It was probably all done sort of just with a light above it, probably, or behind the camera. The audience for this video is definitely an older, well, maybe not. The audience for this video would be probably a younger audience, that uses technology, finds this sort of thing funny as well. You could also argue that it is for an older audience as well, because they are used to books, and they don't like this technology stuff. But I think IKEA is more a modern sort of shop, ready to assemble as well. It was sort of DIY type thing, which would definitely suggest that it's a younger audience. Legal and ethical. They're ethical. It's Swedish people in it. As it's a Swedish company. Legal, I guess they just had to make sure that they didn't have any branding of anything in their catalogue on show. It just had to be all IKEA own brand. For the last video, I picked My Paper Vault. Short advertisement promotional video for their service. So this is a promotional video for My Paper Vault's online service. My Paper Vault is an online service where people can store important documents. Their selling point is that people can keep their will on there and allow family members to access it eventually when needed. So what happens in the video? So the mum and daughter are using a laptop to set up the account and add the documents. It shows us the website interface while the voiceover is explaining the features. Shows us after the death of the mother, daughter has a necklace on from her mother's will. Coast conventions. Mainly a mid-range shot used in this video. One or two close-ups just to show the interface of the website. And just simple, really simple, and just probably kept the camera on a tripod, very still as well, not much movement. The audio, they use mainly a voiceover in this, with a music bed underneath it, which suits the video. The voiceover basically just explains what happens in the video and explains their service in more detail. The editing is just simple cuts. Nothing too major. It just fits the video and the style of video. Lighting, they probably use softboxes again behind the camera, just to light up the two actors. The audience for this video is definitely elderly / maybe 40-50 year olds who have a mother still or a father. Only reason why this is because their unique selling point is they can keep their will online, and then it can be accessed after their death by their children, and also because it's targeted towards them, is because they can use a laptop. Not many elderly people could use one, without assistance, which I think is fair to say. The message in this video is just for elderly people to store their will online. And death can happen at any point, and that their children can access it whenever they pass away. I suppose legal and ethical. I mean, ethical is sort of you can't just put a death on screen, and legal, just using their own branding on non-copyright music, and things like that. So anyway, I'm running out of time here. The Screencast-O-Matic only goes up to 15 minutes, so that's the end of my presentation. Hope you enjoyed.